Hi everyone, this is Stephanie the On Point Stitcher, and this is Flosstube number 4. It's been a while since I've been able to sit down and film for you. I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately, like, hi, it's been a while. It sure has. It's been a little longer this time. I was waiting for a piece to come back from the framer, and life got really busy. We had a lot of things happening here and going on here, and there's a lot that has been happening in the world, and I lost my stitchy bug over it, and I wasn't sure how to carry on, and some prayer and finding ways to help really goes a long way. And so I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to have been able to find at least a little bit of peace and know that I can do something to help. And so one of the things that did help me find a little bit of peace was a project that I worked on, and we will get to that in just a few minutes. But first, I would like to take a second to welcome you and tell you how happy I am to see you. It's really nice to see you. I'm really glad that you are back if you are returning, and I'm really excited to see you if you are new. So welcome to all of you, and I hope that I'm able to bring you a little bit of joy today and that you enjoy seeing some of the things that I've been working on. So the first thing that I'd like to share with you today is this really pretty nightingale by Fiddlesticks. This chart, all of the proceeds were going to the Red Cross for the Ukraine, and this was gifted to me by another stitcher who was very heavy-hearted over everything that has been going on, and I hope that she has been able to find some peace in her own way as well. And I'm very honored that I was able to stitch this with her. And I believe the last time I checked, $980 US were given to the Red Cross. I stitched this on 14 count Aida that I Rit dyed, and the frame I got from a secondhand store here in my area. And I will actually be giving this to a friend of mine. She is a stitcher, but she is very busy and has not had a chance to stitch in a long time. And I thought that with her job, she loves to hang up all of her stitching at her work and tell people the stories behind them. And I know that this will mean a lot to her to have in her office. So I will be giving that to her. Okay, so the piece that I was waiting on from the framer is back, and I'm really excited to share it with you. This is In Blue by Sheila Walk. This chart is no longer available. You might be able to find it on a D-stash. I did have one person reach out to me, and I'm so very excited for her. She was able to find this chart on a D-stash, and so she will be starting this one soon. And if you can't find it on a D-stash, you can find this chart as the full coverage chart on Charting Creations. This one is the one that I started way back around 2005 and worked on it and got to the top and realized that I only had 1/4 of an inch of material from my stitching to the top, and it ended up in a timeout for a very long time. Let's not talk about how long it was in there. So, but here she is. My husband helped me pick out the mat and the frame, and he helped me pick a spot in the house to have this on the wall. So I'm really excited to have that one up. It's really good to see her, and I pulled her out and finished her, and it was not easy to get her done. There was so much confetti, and when you get to that last home stretch, you're looking at it and you're just, well, at least I am, but I'm ready for it to be done. I'm ready for it to be framed. I'm ready to see it done and on the wall, and that one just means so much to me, and I'm really glad that it's finished and that I get to look at it often. The next finish that I have to share with you is by Waxing Moon's Designs. This is from their Etsy shop, and I stitched this one last year. Oh, I didn't mention, In Blue was stitched on, I thought it was 22 count Ada. It's not. It was 22 count Hardinger, and it was not easy to stitch on, but that one it's gorgeous, so I'm happy with it. Okay, back to this one. Okay, so this one I stitched last year and finished last year, and I stitched it on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco 2/2, and I'm showing you the cover page because mine looks different. So get a good look. And hers is beautiful. I love her design, but I have an astigmatism and I was having a hard time reading it, so I changed it. I added to it. So I'll show you mine next to hers. So I moved the trees and I added in the word snowy trees, and I designed this little bunny and I designed the little hearts. Excuse me. And I found the frame at the secondhand store, and I'm so excited because it's exactly what I was looking for. I have been waiting to frame this one and just hadn't found the frame that I wanted, and so when I saw this one, I was just crossing my fingers. Oh, please fit, please fit. And so when I went to go put this in the frame, it was squeaking room, y'all. Oh my goodness, it did not want to go in. And so I had to make sure I framed it myself. I did it on mat board with pins, and I went back and pushed in every single little pin a little bit more, and as soon as I did that, it slid in, but it's not going anywhere. It's in there good. So I'm really happy to have that one up on my mantle. One more fully finished. This one is called Gnome with Clover, and I found this one on Etsy. I did this one last year as well, and I just did not get around to finishing him, so this year I was inspired to finish him, and I'm really glad I did. What's funny though is when I finished this last year, and he's on Monaco as well. This is coffee tea dyed Monaco. It's just a little darker. I left it in there a while longer. So I had already bought this pot last year to finish him on, but I wasn't sure about getting him completely finished because at first I was going to make him into a pillow. I got this really cute fabric from Michael's, and I was going to make him into a pillow. And then I picked this up and I couldn't decide which way I wanted to do it. So I was thinking about it about a week ago, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna Priscilla Blaine it. And I did. It's a little more blingy than hers. My daughter helped me glue all the coins on, but I think it turned out really cute. I'm really happy with this one. And that one sits on my mantle for now. Another finish, yay. This one isn't fully finished yet. This was a Dimensions Gold kit. This is a stocking for my sister that I started a long time ago, and I messed up a small area and was frustrated with trying to backstitch it. I had tried to backstitch it in a couple of places and it just wasn't lining up the way I wanted to. And so I thought, you know what? It's Finish It February. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna finish it. And so I would pick it up and work on it for a little bit and then put it down, and it's done. So now all I have to do is actually turn it into a stocking for her, and she will have it for Christmas. And I used the kit fabric and the kit floss, and the fabric I think is 16 count. One more finish. Okay, you guys. This one is a design by myself. I drew this out a couple of days before Valentine's Day and just thought, you know, I can turn that into a cross stitch. It's simple enough. So here we have your Foxy. And this one I did on some fabric that I already had in hand. It was 32 count. It's a like blue-gray gingham, and it turned out really cute. The back stitching was a little difficult, but I had to design as I went on the back stitching, because where I had it gridded, it didn't quite work, and so I had to keep on tweaking it. But I'm really happy with that, and I'll probably fully finish it next year when all of the Valentine's Day things come back out, but I can't finish it this year because all that stuff is gone from the stores. So it'll have to wait, but that's okay. All right, next is my Butterfly Fairies by Lenart. This booklet you can find on Amazon, and this is a stitch along with Jemima the Rocking Stitcher, Debbie from Creatively Yours, Diane from Frog and Fudge, and Alice, hi Alice, on Instagram as the honeybstitcher. And this one was started on a Sunday, and so the hashtag is Sunday Night Fairy Sale. You can stitch any fairy and do I think it's just Sunday Fairy Sal, but you are more than welcome to join us. We'd love to have you. And I am stitching mine on 28 count Monaco. And I'm getting close, guys. It's getting there. So this last Sunday I worked on the half done corner there, and that blue right there is 681 stitches. Each of these corners is a little over 1,000 stitches a piece. So this is a big piece. So I'm going to finish that corner and come back for the wing, and I'm hoping to have the stitching done by the end of the month, and then I will be coming back for the back stitching. And then I'll be starting the daytime fairy. The next project is Panda Feathers by Vitalia Mishkuk. She's on Etsy. This one is for my younger daughter, and I need to work on this one today while she's at school. My kids are homeschooled, but they each have a day where they go to a public charter school. So this is where I am on this one. And this one is on 28 count Monaco that I tea dyed with Tezo Passion Fruit Tea. So it's a nice little light pink color. And I finished the page, this about right here is a page. So that page is finished. except for the back stitching. That I'll still have to come back for. The next one is called Bunny with Hearts. And this one I'm stitching for my older daughter. Her rabbit had bunnies. So we have 3 little guys that just run around. We have 2 boys and a girl. And the girl already has a home. They are 3 weeks old and she's a very sweet little thing and she has a home. So we're very excited about that. I'm about 3/4 of the way finished on this one. And I haven't worked on this one for a little bit because I'm trying to make a decision. It's not showing up very well on camera, but this green is like a neon green. It's a 28 count Monaco that I'm doing 2/2, but it is super green. Let's see. There we go. It is so green, so bright, and so it makes the bunny look a little green. So I'm thinking about taking some, maybe some coffee or some tea, and maybe just lightly sponging it on here and there to, I don't know, what do you guys think? You let me know. Let me know if you think that's too scary or if maybe it'll work. A little scared. On to my Heaven and Earth projects. This is the Sheena Pike Sow. I'm doing the Autumn Dragon, and I'm stitching this sow with Angie and Katrin. And there are other stitchers on there as well that are doing the sow with us. That's really exciting. We've had quite a few people start with us, and so it's really good to be able to see their progress and cheer them on. And that's all we are trying to do, is we want to just stitch together and see each other's progress and be able to say, hey, way to go, I love your stitching, I love seeing what you're doing, and it is so fun to be able to encourage. I have a friend that she was very dear to me, and she has the gift of encouragement, and she would just randomly text me and encourage me any way she could, any way that came to her heart. And so she got into, she was in a car accident a couple of months ago, and her son texted me and let me know how she's doing. He texted me about a week ago. It was really good to hear from her, but from her son, but I haven't been able to really talk to her in a while. And so one of the reasons that I was really excited about starting this sow, one of the reasons I was really excited to start this sow is because she's the one that that taught me to be encouraging. And so that's what we're here for. We want to encourage, and as stitchers, this is a wonderful community to be able to encourage. So with her in mind, she's been on my mind a lot when I work on this one lately. So this is Autumn Dragon. Stitching this on Zweigart 25 count Stormy Cloud, and I'm about 13% complete. And I'm really excited because this section down on the tail, that little orange off to this side over here, that is the start of one of the plates on the tail that looks like a leaf. I'm really excited to be getting to that. Next is my stocking that I'm working on for my husband. This is Walk as One by Jody Bergsma. He chose this one, and I try to work on this one on Saturdays for him, but lately we've been so busy, I've been having a hard time finding time to stitch on it. But this is where I am now. I left it in the Q-snap because I moved it recently, and I have quite a few parked threads. And I do have notes here. Let me see where I am on this one. 14.59%. So that's where I am on this one. And I'm headed that way, and I'm going by page that way, and then I'll come back, and I'm basically doing the reverse typewriter method by Sarah, the Stitching Mommy. And that one I'm also doing on 25 count, and that one is my full coverage Fanatics 22,000 in 2022 work as well. And hopefully, if I keep on with the amount of progress that I'm making right now, hopefully that will be done by the end of the year and I'll meet my goal. So cheer me on. Let's see if I can make it. All right, my last project that I have been working on, I made this my March focus piece because it reminds me of Ukraine. It looks like, if you look kind of far away, it looks like their flag. It's got that bright blue at the top and it has the yellow at the bottom, and the sunflower is their national flower. And so I've just been very excited to stitch on this. So this has been my March. And I am going to pause you for just a moment because my camera's dying. So I'll be right back. Unpaused. Okay. You're gonna hear scratching noises. So Sunflower Cottage is at 87.45%, and that one will be my focus piece for the rest of the month. And I brought babies to show you. I thought you might want to see our little babies. They were born around National Winnie the Pooh Day. This is Pooh, or Winnie. This is our little girl. Here she is. Say hi, Winnie. That's Winnie the Pooh. Okay. This is Rue. Hi, Rue. This is a boy. This is Rue. Hi, Susie. Come here. And this is Eeyore. Eeyore has the biggest ears out of all of them. And Eeyore actually has, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see them, but Eeyore has gray eyes. This is also a boy. So we have 2 boys and a girl. We had 4. We had a Christopher Robin, but unfortunately Christopher Robin did not make it. And this is our cuddler. He likes to cuddle, don't ya? I know. So that's the babies. They're gonna make a few more scratching noises. I have them in a box at the moment. So I'm gonna go put them away and I'll be back. All right, so that is all of the stitching that I have to share with you. Some quick little updates. Since, boy, I didn't see you at all in February. February was a busy month. Valentine's Day came around and it was really nice. We made a nice dinner with to share with our girls. We always do a family Valentine's Day at home. We make a nice dinner and just enjoy each other's company. So we did that. That was really fun. Babies were born, and so we had our hands busy with that. That has been so much fun to watch them grow and have their own personalities and see them in their stages of development, and it's just so much fun to be able to see them go from little wiggly things to hopping babies. They are starting to eat now and drink water, and they are able to come out and play now, and so my kids are really enjoying that. We have them for at least another month, I think, and then they will go on to their new homes. My daughters really are in love with Eeyore, and they would like to keep him, but I'm not sure about that. We already have 2 bunnies, and so we'll see. I had my birthday in February, and I got myself a chart, and I can show you which one I got. My husband got me a new tablet for my birthday, which I'm really excited about. And so I am able to see Pattern Keeper bigger. I'm really excited about that. Maybe I can't show you. I don't have it uploaded on here. However, I do have the free chart that Heaven and Earth put out for just a few days, Deep Blue Sea. This one, I decided, well, they must know when my birthday is, because it came out right around my birthday, like the weekend of my birthday. And so I was really excited to see that one. But I got, it's called Little Blue. I bought that one for myself, and I'm excited to be able to start that one. I'd like to start that one soon, actually, and so I need to decide on the size. I cut out a couple of pages on the right hand side because it has a lot of background and it's gorgeous, but I wanted to make it a little bit smaller so that it would focus more on the fairy in the center. And I'll try to insert a picture of that chart for you so you know what I'm talking about. But it's really pretty. It's got a spider web in the middle with a fairy swinging, and on the spider web are these beautiful drops of dew all over it, and it's just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So I got that for my birthday, and March has been busy, and it has been full of family activities and things that we have been ramping up for the spring and summer months. Things coming up. We're looking forward to school being done soon, and yeah, it's been busy here. So plans for April, I'm hoping to start Little Blue as my focus piece, and I would like to do a few ornaments for Easter, but other than that, nothing set in stone. So that's all I have for now, and if you have any questions or if you would like to support me, I have a coffee link that I will try to remember to add in the description box. Thank you again for spending your time with me today and catching up with me. It has been so much fun, and I'm really glad I got to share our bunnies with you and share what I've been up to. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye.